Ladies and gentlemen, whoops, just totally dropped my stream deck onto my keyboard. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys have been enjoying this series. We are in the woods, driving off the road with our twin steer. We're taking these metal beams up to the plant to have them turned into steel coils. A very important thing that, wow, I didn't realize my winch was connected. That hurt. On the way, we're going to stop and get some gas. I would imagine this will probably take up about a half an hour for us to go up the hill and back down again with the finished products. But it could take longer if things like this keep happening. Especially if we tip. Man, does this go over? Gosh. No, it does not. It goes... No, not worth it. The twin steer doesn't really have trouble going through the lake that we're about to go up to. If you guys know where I'm talking about, the part that goes along the railroad track that's all water. This truck doesn't have too much trouble getting through there, but some of the other trucks do, the smaller ones, but this one's pretty good with it. Oh, wow. Frozen. Pretty. Off Pitchfork Farm. So we are going to get filled up here. This should be enough to get us up to the top of the mountain. There we go. Easy to turn upside down, but also very capable. The twin steer. Flippable, but not easily flappable. Bad puns, anyone? Honestly, the hill, I think, is the hardest part of our journey. This stuff's child's play with our mud tires. So I wonder if they're ever going to, like, bring in, and maybe we have them in mods, but if they're ever going to bring in, like, the Gazes and the Mazes and the old school Russian trucks from Spin Tires. I hope they do. The 420s and the ZIL and all that stuff. It might be a licensing issue. But maybe not. I don't know. Oh, boy. What the heck was that? Oh, it was that rock. That rock. So I'm excited about the new transport trucks. Definitely be easier to rescue. Man, how nice would have that been, like, early on in the game when you were trying to, like, rescue trucks out of the swamps, to be able to throw a truck on the back of your truck and then just drive it out instead of having to drag it out. Golly. Oh, well. All the rescue the scout missions. All right, we're over halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Quarter tank used. And we might grab a little at the turn before we cross the bridge. FLKS. Flocks. Welcome to Flockin' Yukon. Coming soon, Big Salmon Creek. I think we've got like 3 missions left. Hopefully the other 2 aren't this big, but they probably are. Rock, this is the rock bumps. Still have a decent amount of fuel, actually. Decent. So we're going to pull up here. We'll bring the fueler down. The 770G fuel truck. No. No. Almost. Sorry. It's been so many months or years of me playing with doing that button. I'm having a hard time undoing that in my brain. I guess Caterpillar had some issues with 2 of its motors. Something like the CR18 and C18 and C2036 engine supposedly had like bad cylinder walls or something like that. And people were saying that I saw an article tonight about it, like there's a big lawsuit going on or something. All right, fill up, ready to go. And we need to get up to the rolled steel facility. So we need to take the main road, unfortunately, which means we got to go through the muck pit. Usually this truck is okay in that muck cesspit that we have to go through, but some of the other trucks have issues. But we'll see. The big issue with this truck, once again, is not tipping. It'll do okay otherwise, but it may, you got to keep that back end from hitting stuff because that'll send it right over. All right. Wait, I need to go this way. Yep. I'm not even sure where that other way goes. Spoke too soon. Slow the wheels down. Dig our way out. Work our way up. And there's the plant. You can see it just showed up on our radar. So that's good news. The High Roller Metal Facility. I haven't been up this way in a while. Feel like I'm going home. And who knows, maybe with Salmon Peak we will be. man. Here's the pit of death that we're going to go through. Thankfully, we only have to go through it twice, once coming and once going, and I think we'll survive it both times, but this part does get messy. Though it's looking pretty dry today, so since we haven't been through here much, maybe we'll be able to get in and out without having too much trouble. Come on. Okay, here we go. Ooh. You can do this. It's getting slippery on the ice. Still, we should be able to do it. Yep. Which, honestly, it's kind of silly. It makes chains, like, null and void in this game. Like, you really don't need chains ever. Because you could do it with these mud tires almost as well. All right. Got up here. Doesn't look like we're going to need gas. We're doing okay. And there's our old Western Star. Just the regular old Western Star. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these in. And we're going to take these out. And we're going to load them on. Ta-da! I know I make this look easy, but really, it's quite challenging. So now we got to make the reverse trip. Back down the mountain. Should be really easy, right? Oh boy. Slam it into low. Let the engine do the braking. And we go through the muck pit again. Shouldn't have any, like I said, it's not too mucky yet because we've only gone through it once, and I don't think we actually ever have to go through this again until it's time to go up the peak to leave. But maybe, you know what, I bet you the 700G will have to go through it to get, oh no, we're mucking in. There's a big trailer we have to pull up, I believe, or pull down, something like that. It's getting bad. Ta-da! And we'll stop at the truck. We'll stop at our fuel points once again, both of them, just to keep the truck full. I think we could probably make the whole trip on this tank, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. As the signs along the road say on this game over and over again, be prepared. And we're 2/3 of the way down the mountain. We just got this last little hill to go down. Not this one, the next one. Through the mud pit, across the bridge, and fuel. There it is. factory, the cabin assembly. No issues there whatsoever, as this truck is tall enough to just slide right through that. These rocks have actually birthed tiny stones that will break us. But we're clear. There's our first fuel stop. No. There we go. We pulled it from his tanks, but that's all right. We can put it back in. We'll fly through this rock patch. And we're almost done with the first bog. I've always wondered, you can actually go to the right here. Why don't we do it? I'm probably going to totally regret this, but we always go up through the facility, and I wondered, what does this get us? There's another road here. Does this go through? Oh, we're going to so regret this, I bet. A very mucky road. Not too bad though. Looks like it goes there. Some kind of, oh, there's a bridge there. Okay. And it goes out here back into the muck for what looks like it's going to be a little bit longer journey through the cesspit. But not too bad. Let's find out. Oh, wow. Actually, oh boy. And bad ideas were hatched. That's all right, we'll get through here. So a little hint to self. There is a road, you can see it up ahead. We're on it right now, but it's pretty boggy. There we go, don't forget to turn my wheel speed down. I went into low from low high. Or low plus. And there we go. Coming back out of the muck. And we're golden. Just hadn't been this way before and wanted to see where this led. Now I have been through here before. And we will make it, but it is deep, as you can see. The other road's over there to our left. So this one just kind of goes through the deeper water, which is crossable. It just makes you go a lot slower. Pardon me. Yeah, we made it. And now we're back on the main road. This road joins that road here. And it's still going to be slow going through here because this is a bog. I mean, what part of this map isn't a bog, really? if I'm honest. And the night sets in, so we're going to stop at the gas station for the night and continue the journey in the morning for the video's sake. What the heck was that? There's the rock that we always hit every time we go through here. And then I go, what the heck is that? Oh, it's a rock. There's the other one. There's two of them. Oh, no, no. Almost got me. When the night closes in. I can see the gas station up ahead. Through the woods, I see the light. See that? So we're almost there. I wonder if the cold weather keeps the mosquitoes away, or if there are like a ton of mosquitoes up there. All right. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning and we're still bogging it, man. Actually, it's not that late. It's like midnight, probably earlier. All right, we've made it through the muck. That was the hardest part of our journey. Should be pretty smooth sailing from this point forward. But we need to get a little mucky here as we get gas. His driveway is not very good. Lewis needs to finish his gas station parking pad. And we're going to stay overnight in the camper. I'll be right back. It's nice of Lewis to let us stay the night. Back to two-wheel drive, and we're going to go across the bridge, and I believe our plant is right on the other side of the bridge, but maybe not. We'll see. I don't remember. I haven't been from this direction before, so. So it's been, knock on wood, a surprisingly easy mission tonight. Some nights, not so much. Tonight, a little bit easier. We've gotten two parts of this two parts of this mission done. And we'll move on to the next part. I think I'll try to get that done in this episode too. We'll pick up some concrete slabs or concrete and make slabs out of them and then get them delivered. Slabs, I believe, are 2 spaces each, if I'm not mistaken. So we basically need a twin steer full. We'll look at the formula on the mission log, and we'll go from there. So let's deliver these. There we go. So we need concrete slabs times 2, which would take up the whole twin steer, and fuel times 8. Not sure where we're going to get that from. Let's take a look real quick at the map, and then we'll pause, and I'll get set up for the next mission. So let's look here. Concrete plant. What does this need? It does slabs and blocks. Let's see what we have. Bricks. We have 4 cement at this one. 6 fuel there. We have unlimited fuel here and cement, unlimited cement from here. But this should be enough cement for us to do our thing. So I think I only need 2. I probably need 4. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get set up for that, and I will be right back. Yeah, see, I'm looking in the store here. I want to try a different truck for the rest of this mission. The Paystar actually has mud tires. This may have done better than some of our other trucks on this map. I don't know for sure, but yeah, maybe we'll try it a little bit later. But we're going to do something else, so I'll be back. I thought for this mission we'd bring in the Army. Attached trailer. Let's see. What? Trailer store. There we go. This is the Anky. It is stock, but I have the monster truck tires on it. Now that is not a mod. It's part of the game. I was like, at first I'm like, wait, is that a mod? No, it's actually part of the game. So sweet. We're going to use the Army truck today for our... I haven't used this truck yet in the series, aside from finding it. It's pretty cool inside. But I figured what truck could deal with the mud better than this truck, or maybe the Paystar. I don't know. I'd like to try the Paystar again. I forgot the Paystar had that, the specialized tires. The Anky. We're going to do some anchorage. Get it? Anchor. No problems in the mud whatsoever. We're going past this and going to the warehouse. Mr. Army truck. Into more mud. But with these giant monster truck tires, not a problem at all. Geez, I should have been using this truck more. You see that we've already used like an eighth of a tank of gas. This thing sucks fuel like there's no tomorrow. It's getting kind of bogged here, not surprisingly. That's my only complaint with the Anky overall, is that the gas tank is so tiny on this thing. And that will lead to problems down the road. It is all-time full-wheel drive and diff lock, it looks like. Just going to try to turn them off. No dice. This is going to be a problem, too. We want to get cement. And we're going to make a U-turn if we can. Crash the gate, take it to the limit. We're gonna drive this truck right down and win it. It looks funny with those tires. We don't have far to go, though, so that's why I picked this truck. I don't have to worry too much about fuel because we're really basically just going down the road a little bit. And then coming back, going to the factory, but it's a pretty short trip, so we should be able to make it with this. But I want to see how the mud tires help. Like, I'm expecting the Russian trucks to do better with mud tires. And this isn't doing too bad for a smaller truck. It's actually doing great. I think this is doing better than the Paystar would have done. One of the few American trucks that probably could survive the Russian wilderness. Still, it's not stellar. But we are pulling that trailer, and it's kind of like a boat anchor. And that's where the, you know, obviously the twin steer is king because it can carry so much more weight without getting bogged down. So like I said, aside from the tip overs, the twin steer has really surprised me on this series. Like, it's a much better truck than I thought it was initially. It's not bad at all. So we're going to cross the river, get up to the plant here, and I'll come back and fuel on the way back because we've only used a quarter tank. So. Dawson Concrete Plant. Look at the cute bulby tires. They're so bulgy. Bulgy the clown. Bulbous. Go Canada. Our neighbors to the north. Running the back roads of Mudrunner, the Ank. Is you is, or is you ain't my baby. Yep, it took up a whole thing. And there's our 2 concrete slabs. Do it like we do in Russia. Military trucks with big rubber off-road tires. That wasn't even a Russian accent. So let's see how this gets, if we can make it to the facility. We really only have that one hard part that we got to go through. There's that little area in the forest where I always tip over with the twin steers. This should get through that no problem, but I'm wondering about the mud. Should we just try to go? Oh, man. It's not that far. We should have enough fuel. Man, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's try it. The one time I'm being reckless, I'll run out of fuel. Look at that cool truck. It's good looking. It is struggling in the mud. Way more than the twin steer. Once again, though, I think it's because we're pulling a load, but this is going to have to pull a load, so that's where the twin steer has it beat. Still, it's not doing bad. So all we'll have left is 8 fuels, which we can load easily on a set of twin steers, and we'll be done. With the ore sorting center. There's still more to come. Yeah, like this section of the road, it's not, this is not excelling at this type of terrain. It's not as good as I was hoping it would be. It's doing fine for its size, but the twin steer still does better through this stuff. I just want to see now. If you remember, the Freightliner kept getting stuck here. I want to see if this truck will get stuck or if it'll pull through. If it pulls through, it's kind of amazing. And it's pulling like twice the load that the Freightliner was pulling. But it looks like we are going to make it through. We're not bogging down. And there's no twin steer pushing us from behind. But we are going through gas like there's no tomorrow. That's a little scary. Now we're at a half a tank. We still have a bit of a distance to go. I don't know, man. This might bog down before the Freightliner did. Little old freight shaker. Get some purchase up here on this. So I'd say the Freightliner did pretty well because this, you can see here, this is bogging down pretty good too. Though it's not getting to the point where we have to use the winch, so. But we might run out of fuel too. Yikes. The fuel's going quickly. It's moving from quickly to alarming. Oh gosh. 89. 88. But once we get past this next puddle, we should purchase a little speed here. There we go, we're through it. So it's still impressive. But the twin steer still just outdoes it because of its size and height, and it just pulls right through. More chance to tip, but a lot faster to travel. Oh, good. I don't want to use alternate Z for the GeForce experience, but thank you for interrupting my video. There's some free advertising for NVIDIA. Do I get paid for that? No. I don't know if we're going to make it or not. I should have refilled. Dang it. Come on, friend. You can do this. Come on. It's not struggling, but it's taken a long time. There we go. Now we're out of the water. We can bump it back up to low. Go to low, high. And to high. Pined our way across the bridge, and we're almost there. Should be able to make it. One more water splash. So very capable, but also very slow. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take this all the way back. But we got to try it. I want to do something different for this episode because we've just been using the twin steer for everything. So in the next episode, we'll probably finish this mission, doing 8 fuels. And like I said, we'll probably just go get them from the same place we've been getting them from the warehouse because it's just easy. It's a pretty straight run. The roads are fairly good. And then we just come back this way and we're there, and it's pretty easy. Come on, you son of a biscuit. So we may run into this with the Russian trucks too. Seems like the 8x8s for this kind of muck, the 8x8s and the larger like trucks are just better at this kind of terrain. Simply because they ride above it and kind of float over the whole thing. So with a little panic, we're almost there. 50 liters of fuel should be plenty to get us there, but this does not do well through the mud, like in the water. It's not great. Mud, yes. Water, no. This is really the first truck where I felt like I've had to sometimes throttle down into low. 40 liters. Nope. Oh boy, we just bogged in. We got red showing on the fuel tanks. Oh gosh, come on. 4th and inches. 4th down, inches. He's going to make it. Famous last words. But once again, if this truck, the one thing that would make this truck better is the fuel consumption, honestly, like reducing that, or bigger fuel tanks. Seems like an awfully small tank for a truck this size, but it be what it be. Arg. All right, so all we've got left is fuel. I'm going to get this guy, speaking of fuel, fueled up and move him back home. So, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am recording it. I'm glad to be able to finally have some time to sit down and make some episodes. We'll see you next time. Bye.